Hey everybody, this is Billy from Fear to Stop. Hope everybody's having a great day. In the background on the couch doing her little thing is my beloved wife Dana. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm glad you're doing good. I'll put some music on in the background. Don't worry guys, it's our music, so I'm not going to copyright strike myself, so we're good. Got some stuff I want to talk to you all about, and it is music related, of course, because that's what we know best. Well, most people agree that's what we know best. Some people would disagree, but they're morons, so we'll just ignore them. More to the point, we're going to talk about a certain part of the music business that's kind of, I wouldn't say near and dear to my heart. It's more close to my spleen and somewhere in between, in the sense that something I'm not happy with, something I'm going through currently myself. And that is the struggles of being an indie musician trying to make it in 2021. Now, of course, we got all the challenges, every other generation's independent musician had. We're up against, major label artists that have, tons of marketing power behind them. Nothing's changed there. The independent musician, we're always going to be in it's always going to be an uphill battle. That's okay. It's a whole, risk versus reward type of deal. That's cool. However, there's a little bit of a different challenge that we face now that didn't necessarily face before, and that has to do with a lot of con artists. Now, con artists have been around since the dawn of time, obviously, and especially in the music business. That's, whatever. But it's a different type of animal now. Now, the one thing that people have been talking about doing these types of videos, I've always told you, watch out for, these fake Spotify playlists, bot infested, moron type situations where you put your song in there and like, ooh, I'm gonna pay $3 and it says get 1,000 streams, and you think you're doing something good because they got this guy on there with a bunch of tattoos, and, he's a wannabe Eminem, and he's rapping about Freddy Krueger and he misspells Freddy wrong. Misspells it wrong. Anyway, he spells Freddy wrong. I know a lot of people spell Freddy with an IE, but I'm sorry, Mr. Krueger spelled it with a Y. Okay, just saying. Goes around there talking about how you can go to this certain website. I'm not going to say what it is, but the initials are BB. We should add a third B because after searching into this, it's something that the Better Business Bureau should take a look at. But no, whatever. I'm going to watch what I say carefully because this guy likes to allegedly likes to have his law firm of Dewey, Cheatham and Howe on speed dial. So I'm going to use allegedly and supposedly and read in between the lines. But this is a real challenge that we got to face, guys. Listen to this, all right? I'm gonna riddle you this. All right. So everybody does videos on watching out for fake Spotify streams and these playlists that you spend $5 and they'll give you 1,000 streams, and next thing you know, your music's getting taken down. I've actually ran into something like that myself. Never paid for streams, wasn't like that. But I did have some bots somehow infested my music. Didn't know what to look for. Okay, I was naive. This was several years ago. Actually, I think this is when Spotify was new, huh?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yikes, was Go Time that long ago?
We released it in 2015.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, my God.
That was 16.
Boy, that was a disaster. Yeah, so,
I don't think it was that.
Oh, it was. It was. And then, we got like a lot of streams on it. And with no promotion, I'm like, wow. And then we had another song that got like 16,000 streams. And I'm like, holy crap. And next thing you know, our stuff got taken down. Right when it came time to take out our royalties. Alright?
Reverb Nation?
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't supposed to say the name. And you know what? Screw it. Reverb Nation.
Huh.
You know?
No, because these other artists and stuff talk about how they got screwed by different.
Yeah. So you know what? That's buyer beware. Don't do business with Reverb Nation.
Like look at old dude with Ditto.
Yeah, and then they said that I had like fake streams or something like that, and then they said credit card fraud. I'm like, credit card fraud? I never paid for anything with no credit card. I don't even have it. We haven't had a credit card since '03. You know, and we say, oh, maybe I used a debit card for something. For what? What the only thing I ever spent money on with the music at that time was their crappy ass artist service. You know, spending like money to even put the album out. You know, remember after the first year it went from $9.99 to $50. That's why Go Time went out of print. You know,
yeah, and not only that, but we also we used our bank card.
Yeah. So I mean, really, we're gonna use our bank card and engage in fraudulent activity? Seriously, who the hell does that?
And then not only that, even if we was doing fraudulent activities,
which we weren't.
If they found out that we were, which we weren't, they would take the money out of our bank account. And considering that basically every penny counts for us, because you know we're kind of like on a we're kind of like
they didn't know that.
Budget,
you know, really their business.
No, I'm saying like we kind of like on a budget. We can't afford.
Right, but I mean they're not going to know that.
To happen.
They're not going to know or care about that, hon.
No, I know they're not. But what I'm saying is, while we risk that, you see what I'm saying? Like if
we know that, but they wouldn't.
Like if we had done something fraudulent like that, you know, and they come after us and they just withdraw the money from our accounts. And we wasn't expecting that because we, you know, we weren't informed that they took action against us and they just withdrew the money from our account. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but they're not going to think that because they don't know us and nor do they care. But that's not the point. All right, because let me get to this. Isn't supposed to be an anti-Reverb Nation thing. This is another thing. Alright, so anyway, but we got our music taken off. To this day, I don't know how we got them bots on there, because I certainly didn't pay for streams to do any kind of promotion or anything. I didn't do that mess. But so anyway, lost my train of thought. So that's our experience with that. So we're like very careful, because that's the last thing we ever want to do is get our music taken off. I mean, so it's like we're 100%, on the money with that. So this dude, again, I'm not gonna mention his name, but he certainly is not on the level. I'll tell you what, he's a shyster, but this not quite that intelligent rapper guy. He has this thing. He came out on his opening video. Their opening videos. His introduction to his video shows him in a sports car that just so happens to be paid or sponsored or branded, as it were, by Spotify. And he's driving in that, and it's like they got the whole intro is like a rip off of Pimp My Ride, okay? And
it's lime green, by the way.
Of course, because it's the Spotify colors.
Yep.
But yeah. So obviously he's got some kind of connection with Spotify. Okay, they obviously paid him something, or he's illegally using their logo. I don't know. Take your pick. I don't know. I legit don't know. It's not me being a smart ass.
He could have had it wrapped.
I mean, seriously. Or it could have been CGI. I'm just joking. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Well, considering how fake allegedly some of the other stuff is. Anyway, so we got this site. All right, Mr. BB. Site. No, don't. All right, we're not. I don't want this guy, to know, to be like, to lawyer up all of a sudden again, like he did with our friend, and which is funny because this dude uses copyrighted material. Basically, every other sentence there's like a jump cut from one of Eddie Murphy's characters from fucking like Coming to America. You know, like that, or some of the person like saying that ain't damn right, like that, or like what you talking about, and like that, and then just freaking show like Ice Cube like from like barbershop like yeah, like that, and like every other word, like doing all these jump cuts and everything. It's like
basically video memes.
yeah, and it's like every other thing. It's like I'm already. I already got the the seizure activity happen in my brain every so often. That's why I got seizures. Hence the term, seizure activity. So, I'm like one video away from this guy from, falling on the floor, pissing myself and foaming at the mouth, be covered in my own feces and tears. And, from the seizure, not from the quality of the material, which probably, caused about the same effect, So anyway, this dude, he's going up there. No, not him. He's cool. No. I'm sorry. That dude's the best rapper to come out of Canada. No, he's not Drake or Steve Terryberry. Anyway, so no, but not the dude she's referencing. He's cool. But the guy I'm talking about, this whole you come out with the Spotify branded stuff, and the whole rest of the video is basically telling him how to defraud Spotify. I'm like, dude, and he's talking about how you can go to this site with the initials BB like that, and he shows you how to boost your streams like a real boss, like that, right? So, and his whole thing is like talking about all you got to do is make a playlist of like 50 people. And you take all these famous people in there. You put them on because the major labels are doing it too, And like that. Meanwhile, this guy like, you're damn right, going on in the background. Ding, you tell it, boy. All that going on, right? And all these jump cuts and everything. Like he's either trying to, want you to stroke out or be hypnotized or both. And meanwhile, he's like talking about it. Yeah, you just shove him in there like that, and he's like. You put in like $3 and like you put in a playlist and like you get 1,000 streams, but they do like 20 a day for like each one, but it does it for 10 days. So like it's real. It looks like it's real organic streams, and like it's really gonna make it happen. The algorithm is going her, and like your money's going ka-ching like that. And like you tell it, boy, and all this is happening, and this is how you can be an intelligent hip hop creator like me, skirting the edge there, living dangerously up in this hood. And so anyway, this dude, Mr. Novak, oh God, almost said his other name. So the guy's last name rhymes with Bob Slovak, was... oh, Bobby. Oh my God.
Bob Slovak was 13?
Yes. Honey, they got the same first name, changed the B to an R. It's the same dude.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, I don't know why I did that voice. So anyway, Bobby, he like, Bubby, I just call him Bub. I'm just calling him Bub. I like that. So Bub, he's like telling me like how to do all this stuff. I'm like thinking to myself, how come when I pulled this company up on Twitter? Now this is supposed to help you boost your numbers like the boss, okay? Social proof, right? How come they ain't got no fucking followers on Twitter? I think they got one. You know what? I'm gonna pull it up right now. You guys aren't gonna see this, so let me see. B-O-O-S. Okay, there we go. Rooster. Okay, no.
What about?
Hold on. Oh wait, that's their website. I want to go to Twitter. All right, but no, we're not done yet because he ain't the only one we're talking about. Because I actually got a point to this. This isn't just mere slander. I'm kidding. It's not slander. It's truth. But I would drop my mic, but I've already had to replace one recently. All right, let's see. Boss. All right, enter. Oh my God, is their thing gone? Is their Twitter gone? Oh wait, here it is. That's right. They had to their Twitter handle is their name reversed because somebody else already had it.
That just shows you not anything. Somebody already has the name you wanted.
Yeah. Social proof source. They have one follower. I can kind of guess who it is. No, it's somebody else. Let's see. King Sosa, London Dope Boy, Empire. London Dope Boy Empire is an independent record label moving like the major label worldwide. Okay, followed by 15 people I know. Oh, shoot it, dude. Alright, hey, I didn't curse. And it's... Okay, it's generic stuff. It's literally just retweeting other people's stuff and his own music. Okay. Not who I thought it was. Interesting. Let me see what the other followers are. Anybody I know? Ugh! Okay, let me stop over here because I know like half these people.
Oh,
that person's a spammer. That person's a spammer. Oh, and I know this person. Oh, they're cool. Okay, we know what? Forget this last thing. But the company itself, their one follower is someone who's legit. Oh wait, they don't have any followers. That's someone they're following. Wait, it's gone. Look, now it says they don't have any followers. Now it says they don't have any followers. Now it says they do? You see that? Hon,
that sounds like a...
did you see that? Did you see, honey? It showed like it didn't have any followers, and I hit reload. It showed the same thing. I did it again, all of a sudden that same one appeared.
Mm-hmm.
You saw it with your own eyes, right?
Yeah. I wonder what if that's supposed to be.
Let me ask you this. All right, riddle me this. If you were talking about how you can help an artist grow, how in the hell you don't have anybody following you? How are you going to be going around how you say you've been doing this since like 2015, or I don't know how long you say you've been doing this, but you look at it, the first activity you see for the company seems to be in July of 2017. July 2021. All right. How come the only reviews they have are from this company's website? When you go to YouTube and look up these reviews, they're on their channel. All right. Now, here's the deal, and this is why I said this is something we're up against, guys. Because, let's be real. I've been making music for 20 years, okay? It's Fear to Stop. Her and I, along with our buddy Raymond, we've been a band for 20 years, all right? And we got, obviously, our daughter Jamie is a vital part of the band now, and we got our friends Dean Entwistle and Jason Smith.
But she's not 20 though, dude.
But no, that's what I'm saying. They round up the band. I'm just saying that you, myself, and Raymond formed the band 20 years ago. I'm just saying the band's, but Fear to Stop has existed for 20 years, damn it. Alright? Ignore her. I usually do. No, but anyway, just joking, mostly. Okay. Okay. Anyway, seriously, guys. So, we've been making music for 20 years, okay? And, I think we've, man, the money we spent in advertising, we would have to, if we never spent another dime in advertising and we just made what we made last year, every year, I think we'd pay off our ads in maybe about another 7-8 years. That's if we just did our profits from the music. So we're not. So in other words, guys, we're not exactly, Fortune 500, Fortune 500, really. I don't know, Billboard Top 100, top of the charts type material. I mean, don't let the 2.35K subscribers, fool you. And guys, we do appreciate you, but don't let those numbers fool you. You're not gonna see me, waving around a big wad of cash, saying, "Hey guys, look at me, man. I'm the dude." I'm not. I'm just somebody who likes to make music. Okay, just someone who's been writing music since they were 11. I'm not. That's not why I started recording music. I was 23, but I'm saying that I started writing music when I was 11 years old. So I've been around the block, but I haven't really had a lot of experience. Okay. That said, the fans we do have, we appreciate the hell out of. Thank you guys. We appreciate your support. Would I like more? Hell yeah. But let me ask you this. If I spend money, if I spend $5 to get like 1,000 followers, what does that prove? I know the whole social proofing thing, you know, it's supposed to be like the more people, you know, if someone sees that you have a big following, they're more likely to want to follow you. You know, I know that whole thing, but real talk, do you know anybody who actually thinks that way?
It's kind of the whole in-crowd thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're not like that. I'm not like that. Jamie for sure as hell ain't like that. In fact, if something's too popular, we kind of get annoyed. Yeah, if something's got too much hype, we're like, and asking you guys this, real talk, how many things that are really hyped secretly annoy the hell out of you?
Kind of like the whole like Billie Eilish thing.
I was just about to talk about Billie Eilish. She's got talent, but I hate to say this because I don't really have a problem against her, and I was a fan, but when she was unsigned, or not unsigned, but before well, even when she was unsigned, if you want to talk about Ocean Eyes, but like just in general, before she put out her first album and then won them Grammys, she put out some good stuff. Now she's got all those awards and she's got all that acclaim, and people are talking like she's the second coming and everything. I listen to it, it's like if anything, she's kind of regressed vocally. And I don't know. She forgot how to. I don't know. She forgot how to write a melody, or it's more along the lines of. Anyway, this is not supposed to be an anti-Billie Eilish video, but yeah, it's like the more she got, now it's like the more hype put on her not from other people like you and I, but like critics. The more critical acclaim she's getting, it's like, you know, there's more talented people out there. Hell, there's other. I mean, Olivia Rodrigo she can beat the bloody hell out of Billie Eilish artistically and probably for real too. That'd be fun, not fun, but I mean to see. But I mean that'd be an interesting fight. Celebrity deathmatch. I would just imagine. Can you imagine a claymation Olivia Rodrigo versus a claymation Billie Eilish? It's like
the green hair and everything.
Oh my God, that just look like Gumby. It just got Gumby.
Yeah, they make it look like Gumby.
It's just like kind of the real Billie Eilish is watching this on TV and she's like, wait, my hair is green, not my skin. Anyway, but reverse Billie Eilish, like there's a glitch in the Matrix, so she's got green skin and like peach hair. No, wait, it's Billie Eilish, Alabaster. Sorry, let me shut up now. I said your kid's Alabaster. I'm a bastard. Anyway, that was really lame. So anyway, back to the original subject there. So, I mean, the more hype there's been about her, the more, you know, irritated I get. And it's like, now it's like, I can't even, like, I hear her name come up, and I get irritated. Because it's like, before, a lot of it was because he's like, oh, she's really good for someone her age. And then now it's like, you listen to, you know, really, Phineas does most of the work. I mean, I don't want to, God, this is turning into a insult fest. I don't like saying this, but what's up?
I was going to say, but the thing of it is, though, you know, you can only live up to that for so long before, you know, that gets played out.
I know. It's going to be interesting when Phineas's album comes out, if it's not out already. Anyway, we're getting off the subject. So anyway, that's my point. You know, the more she got hyped up, it's like, it's not the fact that she got hyped up, but she got hyped up above what, God, I hate saying this. I really don't like insulting another artist who hasn't really done anything wrong to hurt anybody. Let's see, if it was Kanye, I'd tear it apart, because I screw it, like Kanye West is going to see this. Kanye West is possibly the most overrated musician of my generation, or artist, if I can even call him that, my generation. Real talk. I'm 43 years old. Okay.
Well, he's not really our generation. He's the generation after us.
Yeah, but I'm still alive, ain't I?
Well, yeah.
I'm not elderly, and I listen to more new music than I do older music.
I understand that.
Unlike Jamie. It's just the opposite. I get what you're saying, though, honey. I get what you're saying. But, honey, people in our generation generally, talk really good about him. I don't see why. I mean, we grew up with people like Tupac. Well, we didn't even grow up with him. We grew up with Grandmaster Flash and the Fat Boys. But, oh my God, we're old. We actually...
Tupac came about when we came up in age, when we was coming of age.
Rap is literally as old as we are.
High school and shit,
That just made me feel really old. We're literally as old as rap. We are literally as old as the most dominant music.
Wait, are we?
Yeah.
Or are we a little bit older than...
Sugar Hill Gang was 79. Oh. Rapper's Delight, hip hop, hip to the hippity hop. Wait, that's the message. It's like a jungle sometimes. How I wonder how it keeps from going under. Yeah. Wait, I almost turned to Krusty the Clown there. Hey kids. I can't do it. I'll try. So anyway, speaking of clowns, so the problem is you got people like this guy that I'm talking about, and you got other YouTubers like they all have the same.
Oh, like the manual, like the uniform.
It's like they went to the same damn school. All right, you have the recording equipment in the background. They're wearing a black T-shirt. The lighting is either green or more often like kind of like purple, and it's barely lit.
It's a black light.
It's barely lit too. For like half of them, it's like it's barely lit, like that, right? And then you had this one dude. It was just him and a little whiteboard, and he's writing on his in a Sharpie, and it's like he's doing these graphs, and he's talking about something.
Oh, yeah.
And what he's talking about in the graphs literally have no correlation, and there was literally no reason for him to do a damn graph. Because it's like the first column had nothing to do with the second thing. It wasn't even apples and oranges. It was like steaks and bananas. It was like two completely different things. At least apples and oranges are both fruit. It's like fuck. No, it's not even that. It's like steaks and like meth. It's like it's like socks and Molly. They're like two completely different, not even the same hemisphere. Relation to each other, and it's like, why does this dude? I remember I was like, why is this boy doing a graph?
Like to make himself look like he's smart, like he's doing something.
I was like, what is he even talking about?
He was trying to make himself look like he was doing something. I mean, don't judge him.
I can judge him because it looked like he was. It was supposed to look like an office space, but if you look closer, it looked like it was actually a storage unit. And this other dude, he looked like he was a manager at a Quiznos. And not a franchisee, okay? And you go in there, he's like sitting up there looking like somebody shopped like Peter Griffin and like Emerald Lagasse together, okay? And except he had cancer.
What the?
Forget I said that. Scooby Doo that away. All right. So anywho, this dude's sitting up there. And he's got his little equipment in the background because this guy can even make it look nice. I mean, I'm saying this. You see this bent ass blind in the background is broke, but I'm not even trying to pretend I'm a baller, whatever the young people say. I know. I just
I thought you were
fool. I just pointed it out.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
this fool right here. This fool right here.
Don't mind me.
I usually don't.
You know why?
Oh, believe me, I know why.
You know why?
Yeah, it's that head injury again. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Is that you let one killer clown throw a brick at you, and this is what happens. Anyway, but so anywho, Pennywise. So anyway, Dollar Dumb over here. I'm just joking. He's sitting up there with his equipment. He's got this big screen. It's supposed to be I guess it's supposed to be a monitor. It's a TV.
It's
a TV.
But it's clearly a TV.
It's not even. And it's a cheap TV. You can tell that too. It was old. It wouldn't even serve as a monitor. It was like one of those. It was like one of those. When plasmas were first starting to go out and more people got like LEDs and stuff or LCDs. I mean, but the LCDs were still kind of clunky. It was like that, right? And you could tell it was actually wall mounted, but he still had it sitting on the shelf to make it look like it was part of the studio setup. It's got all these cables plugged into this preamp or his mixing board, I mean, and the mixing board's not even hooked up to it. You can tell the cords don't go anywhere because the preamp's not even on the damn whatchamacallit's not even, it's not even lit up. Like even when it's in standby mode, there would still be a light on there. That hoe was out.
How about when you pause the video to really follow the board?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. They weren't. Yeah. You look at it; they were literally going back behind it. The thing that was supposed to be it was a bookshelf, and they literally had equipment in the bookshelf. That was it. But the way everything was set up for the camera was supposed to look like it was a real recording space. But this is the thing that was hilarious. This is ghetto fabulous. This fool had like soundproofing. My God, I can't think of what they're called. Jesus Christ, on the square thing is a fucking, you put them on the wall, the soundproof and stuff when you're recording. He's got them he's got them on the wall as decorations. Yeah. I say that because they were too far apart. They were like literally like one here, another one there, another one there. Like, and that's it. All these gaps and everything it was serving no literal sound baffling purpose. It looked like they were laid out haphazardly, like he had, like the wall was a Raspberry Pi and those are heat sinks. All right, and and he got them right above the keyboard, which was pressed up against the wall, right next to the recording equipment. Now, this is one thing. This is how I know those things was done as decorations. If your keyboard is plugged into the mixing board, that's also not plugged into anything. That's I traced the cable. It was next to it. That means it's a direct input. No need. We need to baffle the sound for it going direct to the input. Those things ain't gonna do nothing. So he literally had that stuff as decoration. That's as funny as when Jamie and I were watching that chick do the horror movie tier list videos and saw a cockroach in the wall. And Jamie and I you weren't in here.
Yeah.
But no, not this one. We told you about it.
Okay.
We told you about it. This is the day her and I watched that movie about the alligator. You didn't see that one, but I can't remember. I want to say it was called Roar or something like that. Roar? Is it Roar? Bitten? No. Screw it. Anyway, yeah, so we're watching this chick do this video, and she's talking about these horror movies. And you see this cockroach going up the wall, and at first I thought it was on her TV. I was like, oh my God, we're starting to get roaches now. So I get a paper towel, and I was like, I got the TV. And Jamie's like, Dad, you're gonna break the TV. I was like, oh, I thought it was a cockroach. I was like, it is a cockroach. She's like, oh my God, that's on her. Not literally on her. But yeah, I was like, oh my God. Sure enough, her wound it, and the roach goes back the opposite way. So either we had a roach in here and learn how to moonwalk, or or bitch be nasty. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So, you know, guys, as an independent artist of 20 plus years, you know, I know the struggle. Alright? And if anybody would want to social proof their stuff, it'd be me. But this is why you shouldn't. Okay? I know it took forever and 34 minutes to get to the point. I know you gotta go to bed. But this is why you shouldn't social proof. Okay? First thing. I already did the math. If you follow this dude's formula on the site, because it's his site. See, in the video, he just announced it like, hey guys, I found this for you because I'm an intelligent hip-hop dude. And, you know, I love you guys. LOL. Okay, thanks, bye. Send me cash. No, he's all up like that, right? That's his energy. And, except when you look further, it's like you realize there's no reviews about this except on his website. And the YouTube channel. Okay? Then he realized this dude refers to himself in the third person on his own website. And then he go to the company website and realize that either they had the same web designer and the same person wrote their copy, including certain weird grammar choices that you would see only in an uneducated person who thinks they're a smart MC. Ooh, skating the edge there, living dangerously. They're using big words to make themselves appear more intelligent. They're talking fast, distract you. Nah, but see, I don't talk fast. See, slow and steady wins a race, and I always win. So I'm the intelligent indie music producer. Word. Anyway, you know what? That guy is like a mix of Saul Goodman and Joel Osteen.
Wait, I got one.
You know that?
What? Yeah, I know, right?
Saul Goodman.
What about
Skinny Pete.
What about when he was talking about how messed up his life was?
Oh, I don't want to go into there. I kind of didn't want to, because I didn't actually watch those videos. I just saw the title.
Well, yeah, like the different.
I mean, it's got one thing under. Yeah, it's got him all crying and stuff, talking about like the feds came in and busted his door down and like ate his children. I don't know what it were, man. And he's crying in there with a single tear, like he was one of my ancestors in a commercial in the '70s and talking about their land. Anyway, but
what's the other one when he was talking about like when it's appropriate to do music when you're on drugs?
Oh, yes. I'm like,
that.
when is it okay to be under the influence?
Yeah,
and I'm like, meanwhile, you look at every single one of these videos, his pupils are freaking like that big, like it's a mixture of Coraline and Little Orphan Annie, It's like, and they're so red that the 7-Up can immediately want to attach himself to his face,
No, the 7-Up company want to sue him for copyright infringement.
Oh, which is rich coming from that dude. But yeah, so I was like, this dude. I remember Jamie was like, I remember the first thing Jamie said, this dude looks like a tweaker. Like, this is the first thing that she said. I was like, that's my girl.
He looks like he's from here.
He probably, I was explaining the shirt with the certain astronomical company.
Oh yeah.
That's based around here.
Mhm.
About 25-minute drive. Yeah.
Starts with an N. There's several freeways that's named after the company.
Yeah, and they're famous for saying the name of our city. We have a problem.
Mhm.
Wait, why am I censoring out Houston? Everybody knows we live there. It's in the damn video description. But anyway, oh God, I gotta wrap the hell out of this up. But let me get back to my point. So we know the struggle, okay, and we know what it's like to, be busting your ass, putting out great material, spending money on these ads, and that's a whole other thing. We have to do a part 2 of this because I never got to go into my actual points in this. But so I rambled as usual. So I understand the desperation, but social proofing, spending money on these fake followers, they don't mean a thing, guys. So I did the math. You know what? You end up breaking even.
Not even that.
No, honey. I was looking at the cost. It says $3. All right, and you got to put yourself on a playlist of you got to have around 50 tracks, and you can't carry you have to spread out how many songs. If you're gonna put yourself on there more than once, you got to spread it out. Anyway, you'll basically break even by the time it's all said and done. And here's the other part. His thing is like, well, and if you get caught, you can always just go to another distribution company and put your stuff back up. What if you spent money to, and then after a while, I mean, why would you go to someplace crappy? Why would you go ooh, I started off, I'm a distro kid. Get yourself kicked off. Wow, I'm at, Bob's music company. We're like, you can upload your music for free, but in order to do that, you must keep a live chicken in the room with you at all times, and there's cameras watching. It's like, You know, like seriously, you must feed the chicken, and we'll check up on you every 4 hours, make sure you fed the chicken. like calling up there, hi, how you doing? He goes, oh man, I'm laying down some fat beats. What you doing? Oh, I want to go check on the chicken. How's he doing? He's sleeping. Wake him up. I want to speak to him because he's a chicken. He's a chicken. Well, wake his ass up. Like that. It's like fucking go knock on the cage. Like, yo, Charlie, wake up, man. Like, wake the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep, goddammit. You know, it's like, yep, that's Charlie. Okay, carry on. You know, it's like one of these days. You know, it's bad when you run out of distributors. It's like, man, I pissed off 1 RPM. I've fucking United Masters say deuces. A-Muse is like, no fam, thanks, we're good. You know, where it's like you're left for repost and Bob's. That's about it. God damn. You know, you're like, dude, you know your music's fucked at that point. So you got nowhere else to go. You know? So I can understand. And you know what, people like this dude, you know what? I got one thing to say. The people who tell these impressionable, you know, unsigned artists who are desperate for attention. That sounds bad, because I'm desperate for attention. You know, who are like, not even attention, desperate for acceptance. You know, maybe this is like the one part of them they feel like that's their true selves when they're writing music. You know, and you're basically leading them down a path and get their stuff kicked off of Spotify. Or even if that doesn't happen, you know, you get in these fake streams. These fake streams aren't gonna you know, save your songs or share them on Twitter or Facebook or their other social media. Their choice. They're bots. They ain't got no social media. And what are you gonna do? Share with other bots? That's bots. You know, unless they're sharing it with their buddies at Skynet, you know, it ain't gonna mean a hell of beans. Okay. So, you know what that means to the algorithm? It sounds like, you know, BART, the algorithm. That's what it's called. It's like it's an acronym for something like that. But so Spotify's algorithm is like, yo, it's a software. It's AI. So anyway,
so it can become self-aware.
But that explains why it keeps pushing Billie Eilish down our throats. So anyway, maybe that's you know what? Maybe that's why Billie Eilish is popular at Skynet. Mm-hmm. They're all T100s.
She's responsible for Judgment Day.
No, I think all the fans. I think it's the Liquid Metal Terminators that support her.
Oh.
I don't think it's the Arnie ones. I think it's the Liquid Metal ones.
Well, wouldn't she be responsible for Judgment Day now?
No, I think it's responsible for the day where we must pass judgment. Anyway, but what does that even mean? Anyway, what was I going on about? I actually had a good point and you cut me off as usual. What was it?
How did I cut you off?
Because I was saying something. What was I saying?
We were talking about Billie Eilish.
No, before that, I was starting to say something.
And the judgment.
Before the judgment, damn it. You suck. Seriously.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. We apologize.
Well, I just said I was sorry.
We know you're sorry. Now apologize.
Yeah, you know what? Fight my ass.
I'd rather not. I'm not into the old, you know. I'm not Kanye West. I'm not into that stuff. What's he gonna do? Come after me? Come at me, bro. I'll fight you and the other dude. Same time. Dynamite and iron. And to those people who believe in selling their souls for cash and selling out other independent artists by profiting off of them, and even if they're not making money off them, setting them down a path that can lead to their ruin.
Yep, that's good.
Happy birthday, fuck you, seriously, screw you, and you're lousy, and
you're a horrible person.
You're a horrible person. You know, your mother didn't love you. Your father ran out on you for a reason. Your goldfish died because they didn't want to spend another day with you. your girlfriend left you stranded on third base because she realized she liked women, because if you were the older alternative, it was either that or animals. And quite frankly, I don't like you. You're a piece of shit, and
you deserve what's coming to you.
You deserve a special place in hell for coming up there with your crocodile tears, talking about how the world is against you. In one video, while you're bragging about how rich and successful you are, in the next video, you're telling people something that can screw them over for and ruin their career. Because you know what, guys? That's what I was saying. The algorithm. So the algorithm looks at you go, oh, you got 1,000 streams. Not a single one of those people hit like and say that you must suck. And that's exactly what happens. You think your stuff's going to get in Discover Weekly? You think your stuff's going to get in Rap Caviar or EDM Plankton or whatever the hell else they got for these playlists? Freaking country music tuna or whatever. You know, it's like, disco sashimi, whatever. It's like, you think it's going to help you out? You think you're going to be, driving a damn Spotify Ferrari or a damn Deezer Volvo or something? You think anybody's going to care? Hell no. You're going to be nobody. Because at the end of the day, those numbers don't mean nothing. They don't make you money, because they're going to, like I say, you're going to break even. Anybody that looks at your stuff like, oh, you got 2 monthly listeners and 1 million streams. That looks a little suspicious. Oh, look, you got 5. Let's see what your biggest cities are. Buffalo, New York, Denmark. All of them got the same damn cities. And if I can see the pattern there, for sure as hell, Spotify and all their people can as well. So yeah, it's gonna screw your career up. Don't pay for streams. I don't care what the Mr. Spotify car tells you. You don't know nothing, because you know what? Google him. Have you heard of him otherwise, besides YouTube? Besides the videos where he tells you how to succeed at something he obviously hasn't yet? You gonna listen to this guy? Earlier this year, 750,000 people got kicked off of Spotify for buying, streams and plays and followers and stuff. You want to follow in their footsteps? That's what this clown's taking. Be a smart musician. Be a real, intelligent musician. Use your noodle, fool. Real talk. I'm gonna do another video probably tomorrow, or maybe later on. I'm gonna make it Friday. I'm gonna do another video, and I'm gonna go into this a little bit more. But I know this is about 50 minutes now, so I'm gonna cut it short right now. I'm gonna cut it off right now. But think about what I said, guys. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. It really is. Not it probably is. It is. All right. You're not gonna make it by I'm gonna fake my stuff and get moved up. They're saying, well, but the major labels do it all the time. You're right, they do. You know why? Because the labels can afford to pay off somebody to look the other way. Yep. You can't. I sure as hell can't. All right. Besides, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. Okay? I know the story is that these people in the top 40 have no talent, and that it takes payola for these artists to make it big. I'm gonna let you in a little secret. That's bullshit. This isn't for those people that tell you, and I remember I'm 43, okay, so I came up in era, Kurt Cobain, so, if you talk about hip hop, I came up with NWA, I came up with Tupac, I came up with, some legends. That said, for those that tell you music of today is crap, and back in our day, music was perfect, they're full of shit. Music was just as bad on the mainstream top 40. The only thing is, when you listen to these stations dedicated as this one decade, they're only gonna play the stuff that was the memorable songs. They're not gonna play. If you listen to the '90s station, you're gonna hear you know, your Smells Like Teen Spirit. You're gonna hear your Everlong. You're gonna hear your Waterfalls. You're gonna hear stuff like that. You know, you're not gonna hear, you know, that one song that what the hell's the name of that boy from that show from on damn it, he was on Fox. He came around at the same time as like Beverly Hills 90210, but he was a singer. Jamie Waters or something like that. You're not gonna remember that guy. Hell, I barely did. You're not gonna remember the Heights, you know. You're barely gonna remember that dude. You're barely gonna remember the Bodines, you know. You're gonna get his flag, fool. You're gonna get his flag. I know. I'm just telling, fool. Anyway, guys, you know, so it's the same ratios it's always been, okay. And is there payola? Hell yeah, there is. It's still going to take talent to last. You may have your artist where someone threw a whole bunch of money at it, and they had like a fluke hit, but day in and day out, the talent will be what wins out. That's why, as cringy as he was when he first came out, Justin Bieber's still around today. Well, barely anybody still talks about Meghan Trainor. You know.
Well, I think she kind of screwed herself anyways, but...
Yeah, let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
You know, there's a reason why... You know, I mean, hell, you talking about, well, he was in a boy band. You know, Justin Bieber, he was in a boy band. He was a teeny bopper. I mean, Justin Timberlake, too. It was NSYNC. And I remember back when we were coming up, it was like NSYNC. I got instincts to kill NSYNC, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? Hashtag Eminem. Oh, my God, I said hashtag in a sense. But now, asking when Justin Timberlake, yeah, man, I was always a fan of him. Like, no, you weren't, fool. No, you weren't. You used to make fun of his curly ass hair and shit. You know, you bandwagon people. My generation sucked. I'll be real, guys. Our generation, they're phonies. You know, the ones that are the edgy kids in high school now are the ones who are like rebels and stuff like that. Wow, that box it forced me to do the update 3 times, and then it just forced it.
Seriously?
Yep. But you know, the ones in our generation were like the rebels and stuff like that. Now they're the right wing, closed-minded people who are like Anyway, guys, let's not go there. Wow, I just knocked the phone down. I'm gonna wrap this up. Appreciate y'all sticking with us. I know this was a long ass video, but the next one's gonna be a little bit more focused. But you know, I haven't really done a lot of these, so it's been kind of fun just kind of shooting the breeze with y'all, even though y'all are just listening. But till next time, like I said, next one will be more focused on specifically these, these pratfalls that we got to run up against as independent artists and how to combat those. So next time, good golf, good tennis, whatever makes you happy. Peace.